So today I am going to talk about a really important ingredient, and I think I have been ignoring this from so long, and I think you guys are also have been. If you have not started using this ingredient, I would just say, everyone out there is ignoring this particular ingredient from so long that I feel like now is the time we need to talk about this. So today we are going to talk about retinol, and retinol is a very important ingredient for your skin cell. And I feel like I just mentioned, for so many years I didn't even knew what retinol was, and I think there are so many people out there who still don't know what actually retinol is and what it does to your skin. So I think it's really important to teach everyone out there, and I'm going to share everything about retinol with you guys today, and why it's important, the benefits, how to use it, who can use it, the products, the everything. So let's get started. In case you guys are new to my channel, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, because I like to create makeup, skincare related, sometimes lifestyle and gym related videos. Today in this particular video we are going to review the ordinary retinol 0.5 retinol, and we are not going to only review this particular brand. I'm just going to talk in specific about retinol to you guys. So let's get started. Now, I feel like most of the people, like I just mentioned, don't even know what retinol is. So I'm going to directly dive into the video and not want to waste your time. First question is, what is retinol and how is retinol made of? So retinol is made up of vitamin A derivatives. Now, there are like two categories of this. First, it helps in, reducing the acne. So it's basically helping pushing away the acne. So like, let's say for example, once you start using retinol, your acne is disappeared, it's gone. Now what it will do is, the cells which helps in producing the acne, it's just gonna push them away, so the acne does not appear back on your skin. Second, it also helps in reducing the appearance of anti-aging, anti-wrinkling, fine lines, unclogging the pores. And also what it does is, like just I said, it's just gonna help in pushing away the anti-aging cells. I'm not going to say that retinol will completely help you in, like, you are not going to get wrinkles. What it's going to do is, it's just going to reduce the appearance and make you look younger, and it's just going to, like, over the period of time, just going to make your skin look more healthy, more younger, and there will be like less appearance on the skin. Now let's first talk about what is retinol. Retinol is made up of vitamin A derivatives, which helps in increasing the skin cell production. It helps in reducing the fine lines, anti-aging, anti-wrinkling, and it also helps in appearance of the acne. It also helps in unclogging the pores. Now, before moving more deeper into this video, I also would like to tell you guys, I am not a professional or I am not a dermat. Just in case I say something wrong, please excuse me right here. This, whatever I'm going to share with you guys, it's all my knowledge, my experience, and whatever I have learned that I am sharing with you guys. So yeah, now let's move on to the next topic. That is, there are three different types of retinols. The first one is Accutane, which you only get as per the prescription. So if you go to a dermat, and this particular retinol is used for people who have like severe skin problem, like severe acne problem, or which are going through a very severe skin problem, and this particular kind of retinol can be used when it is prescribed. Now the second one is tretinoin, or I could also say adapalene. The other name of adapalene is deferine, which is basically, now these are two different categories in the second layer. I would say both of these are same, but the adapalene one is, it's much better. Why? Because it is good for people who have sensitive skin, and it is newer, than the Retina A, which I just mentioned. The work is basically the same, but it's just the adapalene is more good for people who have like super sensitive skin. Also, I would like to say, if you are just a beginner and you're just beginning your retinol journey, you should start with adapalene. Now, I'm not gonna confuse you more, because this is a really in-depth topics which needs to be discussed, so I don't want to just like confuse you guys. Let's move on to the third category, that is called as OTC products. Now, OTC products is like, I would say it's like, you can find them in the moisturizers, sunscreens, or any other particular cosmetic products. I'm not saying that this particular category does not work, but the best one among these category is the second one, that is the adapalene one. And you need to be consistent to see the proper results. But when it comes to the third category, that is the OTC products category, you would see difference when when, let's say, if any particular cosmetic brand says this is the moisturizer, it has retinol included in it. So I am not saying that this particular product will not give you results. It will give you results, but the time duration would be more. So you have to be like very consistent, and you have to like wait for a certain time to see the results onto your skin. But when I talk about the category number 2, that is adapalene, when you like buy a particular serum or a particular active from the market, like let's say you're buying a retinol serum from the market, the adapalene one, and you start using it immediately and you're consistent, you will see the results in like 3 to 4 weeks if you're consistent. That is basically the difference between these two, and I would highly recommend, if you're just a beginner, you can start with the cosmetic brands first, and then if you want to go and move forward, you can start with the second category, that is adapalene, and buy the actives from the market from whatever brand suits you. Now, question number 3 is, when you use retinol, does the skin feel irritated? Because there have been complaints when people say that, after started using retinol, they see kind of like the skin is irritating, the redness on the skin, the rashes, the dryness. I would say this particular process is called retinization. And, sometimes the use of retinol can result to irritation skin, dry skin. Sometimes there's like little flakiness happening. But don't worry guys, if you see something like that happening on your face, that means the product is working. Remember this, it should be consistency over quantity. Okay, so you have to be consistent with the product rather than using too much of quantity. If you're using, like, let's say if you have started using any retinol active, right, you don't want to take like 10 drops of retinol and start using it immediately. Wait, hold on, you need to start with the lesser, fewer quantity, like let's say from 2 to 3 drops, and start like once a week. And then if you see your skin is actually able to tolerate that particular serum, next week move to twice. Not I wouldn't say like immediately next week, but after a month, you can move to start using retinol 2 days per week. And then after 2 months, if you feel like your skin is again tolerating this product, third month, by the time of third month, you would already know that okay, the skin is actually, you will see the results as well, and you would know your skin tolerance as well. Then by the third month, you can do like 3 days per week, then going forward following week 4, 5, and that's how you just go on. But in the beginning, just start with like very less quantity, and then if you see kind of like irritation, redness or something like that, that means the product is working. Just make sure the quantity is less. Now, this question is asked by so many people: when should we start using retinol, like at what age? Because I would say, retinol does help in acne prevention or reduction of the acne, but also, the correct age, I would say, is you should start, late 20s and early 30s. But if you have like a severe acne problem, you should definitely start early in your teens. But make sure you are referring to a good dermat, and then if you're asking you to use so and so product, prescribed one, just reach out to a professional before just start using something on your skin, right? Now the next question also comes in, when is the right time to, like, when particular we should start using the retinol, whether we should use in the daytime or we should use in the night time. I would say highly recommend, and it has always recommended by professionals, that retinol should always be used in the night time. It is most effective when you use it or include it in your nighttime skincare routine, because the ingredients present in the retinol works better when you use it in the night. So yeah, that's what I'll say. Just use it in the night time. You can include in the daytime, but it's not highly recommended as per professionals, so always include in your nighttime skincare routine. Now another question is, who should not use the retinol? I would say someone who is pregnant should not be using retinol, and secondly, if you're just had a baby and you're feeding, you shouldn't be using retinol. It is not recommended to use retinol during those times. So if you're pregnant and you already had retinol included in your in your routine, just make sure you check with your gynec, because it is said that you shouldn't be using retinol when you're pregnant or when you're breastfeeding. Next question comes up, what is the correct order to use retinol? So when you're using in the nighttime routine, which is highly recommended, first thing you're going to do is cleanse your face. Use any gentle face cleanser. Second thing is, what you're going to do is, after you clean your face, pat dry it, and then you're going to use retinol. Third thing is, you're going to use your moisturizer. You can use any gentle moisturizer and then continue with your eye cream, and that's it. As simple as that, you guys. I would say when you're using actives, do not include any other actives in the beginner journey. So like, let's say if you just started using retinol, do not include any other actives with the retinol or pair them up until unless you do not know your skin tolerance. Once you know your skin tolerance and the building and all that stuff, like how your skin gonna react, then you can definitely start including other actives. But in the beginning, just use retinol and following up with your moisturizer, eye cream, and that's it. It's a very simple routine. I'm also going to demonstrate the the usage and everything in the last, so wait for that. Now talking about me, how I am using it, now I'll be very honest with you guys. Like I said, there have been times when I didn't even know what retinol was, so I recently started using retinol couple of months back, and I do see a kind of like changes on my skin. I do see a lot of good results on my skin, and consistency is the key, you guys. Now by that means, I am not saying that I am using retinol every single day. Right now what I do is I use retinol every alternate day. So one day I'm using retinol, the another day I'm following a different skincare routine where there's like no actives. I'm just using like a plain skincare routine. If you want to see that one, the video is linked down below. You can see my nighttime skincare routine. I have two different parts. One is with the actives, the another one is without actives, so you can definitely check that out. And like I just said, so one day I'm using retinol, the another day I'm not using retinol. So that's how I am doing. I am not using it every single day. And the product which I highly recommend and I feel like has worked beautifully on my skin is this particular product, which is the Ordinary Retinol 0.5. Now it has 0.5 concentration. As you see, like your skin is tolerating retinol, you can start increasing the concentration of retinol accordingly, but I am still sticking to 0.5, and I'll see if it goes well, then I'll slowly go ahead and increase the retinol concentration. Now some of the retinol products and the brands that I would highly recommend if you're a beginner, I have listed them down below. You can definitely check them out. Some of them I would just name them right here. It's like this one, the Ordinary one. It's really cheap, affordable, but very high brand and works amazing. Another one is Paula's Choice. You can check out their retinol products. They're super good. And then this Drunk Elephant Retinol Serum, which is again really good, so you can check that out as well. But there's like a specific list that I have provided. You can definitely check out the description. Alright you guys, so this was my retinol related video. I like to, share my information with you guys and whatever the knowledge I have. If you have any questions related to retinol, you can always, just feel free to reach out to me. You can ping me on my Instagram, you can ping me here, you can comment down, I'll be more than happy to answer your question. All my social media handles are linked down below, so you can reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. Also, I also like to create a similar videos where I like to teach people about the serums and particular ingredients that I have been using for a longer time, and I see a lot of difference on my skin, and which I feel like people are still avoiding and they need to include into their skincare journey. Alright, so let's end this video right here. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. I'm gonna see you guys super soon with a brand new video, but please guys subscribe to my channel if you felt like this video was helpful to you and I was able to answer your question. I know everyone out there says that subscribe to the channel, but it actually helps us grow. Your one like means so much to us, so please just give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me grow. Alright, I'll see you super soon. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye.